Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We just want to take a few moments here. In 2023, the Hartley-Melvin-Sanborn schools embarked on a significant project to update our baseball softball facility. Upgrades included new dugouts, new scoreboards, construction of new batting cages, construction of baseball bleachers and press box, new fencing around the baseball field, construction of home and visitor bullpen areas, new audio equipment for both fields, and sidewalks to all bleacher areas of the complex. We would like to take this opportunity to thank several individuals and groups for their work and dedication to this project. The HMS School Board members include Scott Bolling, Kyle McCarter, Chad Lyman, Becky Stoltz, and Carrie Van Ness. The HMS Athletic Booster Club, HMS Pi, HMS Music Boosters, PNS Electric, and many other contractors involved in the completion of this project. HMS would also like to thank the community, parents, and students for their continued support. It is also wonderful to see the youth in attendance tonight. We look forward to their growth athletically and academically at HMS. Welcome to the park and have a great evening. We hope you enjoy our new facilities, and we thank everyone involved for bringing this project to completion.
Every morning, 365 days a year, farmers across this country rise to the task of feeding the world. Ag State understands the challenges and difficulties our livestock producers face. We are producers with you. This is why at Ag State, we produce the superior feed our farmers need at a competitive price. Livestock producers partnered with the feed experts at Ag State can leverage the knowledge gained along with the most up-to-date advice to produce effective improvements to your bottom line. Ag State, helping producers prosper.
At Century Mutual, we're always focused on dedicated, personalized service for you, serving customers in 27 Northwest Iowa counties for over 130 years. As a proud Grinnell Mutual member insurance company, we'll be there when you need us most, helping protect all that's important to you, including your future. With Grinnell Mutual, you can trust in tomorrow. Contact your local Century Mutual Insurance Association agent today, located in more than 50 local communities. Trust in Tomorrow is a registered trademark of Grinnell Mutual Reinsurance Company.
Elgersma Agency in Sandborn, real estate and insurance. For 40 years, Elgersma Agency has been helping clients sell homes, businesses, farms, and more. Using strategic marketing, your for sale will turn into sale pending soon. Elgersma Agency is proud to be a part of the HMS community and supports the Hawks all season, on and off the field and court. Contact Elgersma Agency when you're ready to sell. Visit us online at elgersmaagency.com.
Welcome to your exclusive presentation of Hartley-Melvin-Sanborn Hawk Athletics on Fuller Digital Solutions. Now we begin our live coverage and hope you enjoy the broadcast.
Introducing the robust workhorse from Holstein Manufacturing, the HFAB Ultra Tilt Bed Trailer.
Whether you are hauling heavy equipment or delivering precious cargo, our tilt bed trailers, ranging from 20 to 28 feet in length, are engineered with strength and designed to handle it with ease. Forget the hassles of ramps. They're built to tilt. Tilt bed trailers at Holstein Manufacturing.
Holstein Manufacturing.
And online at holsteinmfg.com.
I would recommend anyone looking for employment to come here just due to the fact that we offer a warm environment. The difference in departments that the CMHI and CUSO also offer give you a wide variety of job opportunities.
Some of the benefits I appreciate are the IPERS and the paid time off.
Dental, health, vision insurance.
I would recommend that you consider a career here because of the team atmosphere.
Because you can make a difference in people's lives, and you can make a difference in the world.
I chose NCC because their electrical program is absolutely incredible. Semester to semester, I never had to worry about if I was in the right classes or if I was on the right track, because they make sure you are set on the right track. All you have to do is try.
The heavy equipment program at NCC is the only heavy equipment program in the state of Iowa that actually teaches kids how to run large industrial equipment and get them out on the job site. We'd really like you to come take a visit. It'd be nice to meet you.
Our students are very prepared to take care of patients at clinical and within the simulation department. They're also very prepared once they've graduated to go out as a novice nurse and take care of patients within their employment.
In the end, it takes all of us to help our communities out, and whether that's on a volunteer basis or on a career field. Our communities need you as an EMT or a paramedic, and you can get started with that path right here at NCC right now.
So we welcome you to come to NCC and be a part of the engineering, design tech programs, and find your passion for a career choice in manufacturing in Northwest Iowa.
The instructors here are amazing. I mean, Ken, have a question, he'll be doing something with another student. Yeah, what do you need? 3 instructors. I mean, I don't think I can name any other college that has as much one-on-one time as this place. So that in itself is pretty extraordinary.
For over 80 years, Farm Bureau Financial Services has served the unique needs of the ag industry. As members of your community, we get to know you and your operation, providing coverage for your farm, ranch, machinery, livestock, and so much more. Find out why we're the #1 ag insurer. It's your future. Let's protect it.
In Primgar, your Farm Bureau agent is Danielle Rader.
#1 ag insurer across our 8-state territory. 2018 SNL PNC Group Direct Written Premium.
There may come a time when you or someone you care for may need assistance with their day-to-day lives. Or maybe you're just tired of the home repairs and household upkeeps. Here at Prairie View Campus, our team works together to provide any care assistance needed while doing all those day-to-day chores for you. Whether you choose independent living, assisted living, or a skilled nursing home, Prairie View Campus is here to meet your needs. Come check us out, Prairie View Campus in Sandborn, where excellence is our standard.
Sandborn Savings Bank, Sandborn's hometown bank since 1899. Because we are your hometown bank, we understand the importance of offering you a wide range of financial services to help you meet your financial goals. We have checking, savings, and certificate of deposit accounts that will help you manage your money. We offer all types of loans for your individual needs. We are always ready to work with you to design a program to meet your financial needs. Sandborn Savings Bank, proud to support the HMS Hawks, member FDIC.
Savings Bank of Primgar, Hartley, and Lake Park has been serving Northwest Iowa for over 125 years, providing personal, hardworking, and friendly service to its customers and community. Savings Bank of Hartley offers personal, ag and business banking, online and mobile banking solutions, along with many lending options. Savings Bank loan officers will sit down and do the hard work to ensure you get exactly what you need. Stop by and see what they can do for you, or visit them online at www.savingsbankia.com. Trustworthy, honest, and hardworking. The same traits that make a great employee make a great bank. For 125 years, Savings Bank of Primgar, Hartley, and Lake Park has been going the extra mile providing banking to farms and small businesses in Northwest Iowa. Savings Bank of Hartley prides itself on knowing you, your operation, your goals, and your future plans to help you along the way so you can focus on what you do best. Stop in today or visit them online at savingsbankia.com.
Bisma Graphics in Sandborn, your one-stop sign shop for everything from vehicle wraps, lettering, fleet graphics, signs of all kinds, race car wraps, power sport wraps, banners, logo design, business cards, or even color change vehicle wraps. Everything is done in-house with top-of-the-line equipment. Stefan and Ashley C. Bisma employ an experienced and knowledgeable staff who are ready to work for you. To help get you noticed, visit cbisma-graphics.com. Find us on Facebook or call 712-729-7446.
And welcome everybody to tonight's broadcast of Iowa High School Girls Athletic Union softball, as we see a matchup between the Hawks of Hartley-Melvin-Sanborn and the visiting Jays of Gehlen Catholic. Gehlen Catholic this game originally supposed to be against Gehlen Catholic back on May 28th, I believe it was, and actually this is the only meeting between these two teams this entire season as well. So unfortunately, it wasn't like an away game that you could just turn into a doubleheader. It had to be played as a straight-up varsity game at some point in the season, and unfortunately also could not be played in Lamar's, Iowa at any point, as Lamar's, Iowa and Gehlen Catholic's fields, big victims of the catastrophic flooding that we saw just a week ago. So hopes out to Gehlen Catholic that they're able to get all that cleaned up, and that next season and beyond they're able to use those fields still, as those fields were under some significant water, and of course that's not ever what you want to see. As for tonight's game, these two teams coming in with a little bit different seasons somewhat. Gehlen Catholic sitting at 10-9 overall, 5-3 in World Conference play, and ranked 29th in Class 1A. Meanwhile, Hartley-Melvin-Sanborn, a little bit of a decline from what they had last season. Last season, they were ranked as high as 8th in Class 2A. However, this season they sit at just 5-10 overall, 3-5 in World Conference play, and 66th ranked in Class 2A. So HMS very much wanting to have a better season this season, and have so far found a tough go of it. As for the starting lineups, we'll get to those to you right now, and we will start, as always, with the visitors, and this time around it happens to be the Jays of Gehlen Catholic. Batting first, number 15, Larissa Poland. She is at shortstop. Batting second, number 11, Haley Lubber. She is at second. Batting third, number 18, Izzy Lammers. She is at first. Batting in the cleanup spot, number 21, Nevaeh Hodgson. She is at third. Batting fifth, number 4, Grace Kellen. She is in left. Batting sixth, number 2, McKenna Langle. She is the catcher. Batting seventh, number 8, Aspen Mosher. She is in center. Batting eighth, number 7, Kennedy Paulson. She is toeing the rubber. And batting ninth, number 5, Emerson Schmidt. She is in right field. As for the HMS Hawks, their lineup very much the same as it has been most of the season, to my knowledge. Batting first, number 13, Cameron Ebel. She is at shortstop. Batting second, number 17, Addie Sheeler. She is in right. Batting third, number 5, Gracie Knobloch. She is toeing the rubber. Batting fourth, number 8, Eliza Tees. She is at first. Batting fifth, number 14, Kinsey Shermer. She is at second. Batting sixth, number 25, Natalie Daggett. She is the designated player. Batting seventh, number 7, Abiato. She is at third. Batting eighth, number 9, Delaney Murphy. She is in center. And batting ninth, number 1, Frankie Money. She is behind the plate at the catcher position. The flex player tonight is Lindsay Van Ness. She will be in left field. So Lindsay Van Ness, once again, the flex player. So she will not take any at-bats, more than likely, and Natalie Daggett will instead bat in her place in effect. Like I said, these two teams only match up this season, so there's no season matchup to look back on and see how these two teams did. If you were with us on Wednesday, you saw HMS Baseball pick up their third win of the season as they defeated, that was Trinity Christian. They beat them 9-6. So I had to think there for a second who they played. So many games going on, and they all just run together sometimes. And then on the softball portion of that, HMS did win the softball game versus Trinity Christian. So HMS is coming in on a win. Gehlen Catholic also is coming in on a win. And actually, as I say that, Hartley-Melvin-Sanborn did play a standalone softball game last night, and they did win that one as well. That one was at Alta Aurelia, if memory serves. So HMS in on this game with a little bit of a winning streak. Gehlen Catholic also coming in on a win. So one of these teams will continue their positive streak, while the other team will see their winning spell come to an end shortly. As for the playoff draws, those were actually made yesterday, so of course ended Wednesday night's broadcast with we don't know what the playoff draws will look like. We do officially now have the playoff draws. Baseball is on the road, and softball unfortunately is on the road as well. So tonight will be the last time that you will see Hartley-Melvin-Sanborn Hawks here on Fully Digital Solutions this season. Pending anything crazy, the HMS will face Emmitsburg at Emmitsburg, and with how the playoff system here in the state of Iowa works for baseball and softball, if you do not host in the first round, you will not host in any round, and that is just how it goes sometimes. So we are just mere moments away, so if you're debating with yourself about whether you want to get something to eat, drink, or even just maybe go outside and enjoy the somewhat nice day we have out there, you got plenty of time. Still probably about a good 15 minutes or so before we get underway here tonight. As you can see, Coach Bronstad out there farming the field. Like I said, about still 10 or 15 minutes, so feel free to get something to eat, something to drink, go outside, enjoy the nice day we have. And when you come back, be just that little bit closer here to the beginning of tonight's softball action. You are watching Hawk Softball here on Fuller Digital Solutions. And welcome back. I was just thinking about what all needed to do before the pregame, as just run down a mental list of what I personally like to have before the game gets going. And last thing on my list, and the only thing I forgot, the pitching matchup of these two teams. So the pitching matchup is between Kennedy Paulson of Gehlen Catholic and Gracie Knobloch of Hartley-Melvin-Sanborn. Kennedy Paulson, just take a look at her stats here. She is a freshman. She has pitched in 13 team games, has started 6 of them, has a 4-3 record, has pitched 50 2/3 innings. Opponents hit 267 off of her. She's given up 62 hits, 53 runs, 31 of them earned. Has walked 19, hit 2, struck out 33. Pitches to the tune of a 4.28 ERA and has a whip of 1.60. As for Gracie Knobloch, take a look at her stats here just in 1 second. Let me pull them up. There we are. So she has pitched in 8 games, has started all 8 of those games. She has no wins or losses to her credit. And actually, I look at that, nobody on the pitching staff does, so HMS not keeping track of wins and losses. She has pitched 50 innings. Opponents hit 223 off of her. She has given up 43 hits, 37 runs, 21 of them earned, has walked 23, has hit 5, has struck out an impressive 65, pitches to the tune of a 2.94 ERA, and has a whip of 1.32. That is your pitching matchup, and we will now wait for official starting lineups to be announced over the PA. And first pitch, like I said, probably still a good 5 or 10 minutes until we get underway. So keep it here on Fuller Digital Solutions. And welcome back, everybody. We are just moments away from getting tonight's broadcast and game underway. Batting first for the Gehlen Catholic Jays is number 15, Larissa Poland. Poland, a shortstop. Take a look at her stats. Larissa Poland is a senior. She has played in and started all 19 team games. She has 66 at-bats, 32 hits, 20 singles, 8 doubles, 1 triple, and 3 home runs. She has driven in 25, has taken 6 free passes, been hit once, has struck out 4 times, bats an impressive .485, and gets on base 52.7% of the time. So we are just moments away from that first pitch that will get us underway. That first pitch going to be a strike. So game starts off with a first pitch strike. Next pitch can be fouled off. Strike 2. Next pitch going to be high and outside for ball 1. So 1-2 count. Poland thus far showing some plate discipline, although has fouled one off and does have 2 strikes against the next pitch. Put in play. And the center fielder not going to have a play on that one. So the ball goes right to Delaney Murphy. But Murphy doesn't quite get to it. Maybe just a step short. And Poland singles to lead off this game. That will now bring up Haley Lubin. Lubin is a junior. She's played in and started all 19 team games. There's 59 at-bats, 18 hits, 2 for extra bases. Has driven in 8. Has taken 7 free passes, struck out 6 times, bats .305, on base 37.9% of the time. The 2 really strong hitters to start off this Gehlen Catholic lineup. That next pitch going to be a strike. And back-to-back first pitch strikes there for Knobloch. So Knobloch starting off each at-bat strong, not letting herself fall behind. In fact, I don't believe she has trailed in either count thus far. Next pitch bunted, and she is tagged out. That will advance the runner, though. That'll now put Poland on second. So Lubin out on a tag. That'll now bring up number 18, Izzy Lammers. Lammers is a sophomore. She's played in and started all 19 team games, 61 at-bats, 22 hits, 2 for extra bases, 4 free passes, been hit once, struck out 8 times, bats .361, on base 40.9% of the time. And wouldn't you know it, Gracie Knobloch starting off the at-bat with a first pitch strike. Knobloch showing some command out there on the pitching rubber. Next pitch going to be outside for ball 1. Poland going to have to retreat back to second. Look back rule, as always, in effect. So Lammers back in the box, 1-1 count. That next pitch going to catch the inside zone. That will be strike 2. 1-2 count once more. We've seen this before, and that was with Poland, and Poland roped one to center. So Lammers going to have to protect the plate here. The next pitch swung on, put in play. They throw down to first. That's well in time, and that will be a 5-3 ground out. So Lammers down, and we suddenly have 2 outs on the board. Let me update the scoreboard there. So 2 outs on the board now. That's going to bring up number 21, Nevaeh Hodgson. Hodgson is a senior. She's started 18 in the 19 team games, but has played in all 19. Has 48 at-bats, 21 hits, 5 for extra bases, has driven in 9, has taken some 13 free passes, Has not been hit. Has struck out 2 times, though. Bats .438 on base 55.7% of the time. So this Gehlen Catholic order, very, very strong, if I do say so myself. First 2 pitches of that bat are both strikes, so 0-2 count. The next pitch going to be a ball, and you're going to have Moni get to it quick enough, and Poland will retreat back to third. So like I said, a very strong top of the order, at least here for Gehlen Catholic, and we will see what the rest of the order looks like here in these coming innings with 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. The pitch inside, Deuce is wild. The pitch. Swung on and missed, strike 3. So that will do it for the top of the first. These Jays make a little bit of noise with Poland getting a single, but then they go down 1, 2, 3, and we will be back in 1 minute on Fuller Digital.
Every morning, 365 days a year, farmers across this country rise to the task of feeding the world. Ag State understands the challenges and difficulties our livestock producers face. We are producers with you. This is why at Ag State, we produce the superior feed our farmers need at a competitive price. Livestock producers partnered with the feed experts at Ag State can leverage the knowledge gained along with the most up-to-date advice to produce effective improvements to your bottom line. Ag State, helping producers prosper.
And welcome back, everybody. You just joined us. You did miss the top of the first inning there. And missed I would say, fairly typical first inning. Larissa Poland led off the game with a single, roped one to center. The next 3 batters went down 1, 2, 3. First pitch. Cameron Ebel sees the first pitch and says, that's going to be good enough for me. And she ropes one towards right field, and that will be a lead-off single. Where have we seen that before? I didn't even get to read off people's stats. Whoa. That will now bring up Addie Sheeler. Sheeler in right field tonight. She'll show a bunt at the first pitch, but will not make contact. Sheeler is a junior. She has played in and started all 15 team games, has 41 at-bats, has only 9 hits, but does have an extra base hit, has driven in does have 1 RBI, has taken 6 free passes, been hit twice, struck out 16 times, bats .220 on base 34.7% of the time. So 1-1 count. Next pitch going to be low, football 2. The Cameron Ebel stats, to take a look at those real quick. She's played in and started all 15 team games, 49 at-bats, has 17 hits, a double and a triple to her credit. Has 6 RBI, has taken 8 free passes, been hit once, struck out 6 times, bats .347, on base 44.8% of the time. Those stats have changed just a little bit since she did hit a leadoff single in the very first pitch she saw. And now Addie Sheila back to live action, 2-2 count, no out. That next pitch, a drop. Next pitch, drop. It's dropped third strike, but because first base is occupied, that's an automatic out. So Sheila goes down on strikes, and I think she swung at that one, so we'll give that a forward-facing K. Then I'm going to bring up Gracie Knobloch. Knobloch, the lefty, is a junior. She's played and started 14 team games, has 37 at-bats, 17 hits, 3 for extra bases, all doubles. Has 10 RBI, has taken 14 free passes, been hit twice, has struck out 3 times, bats .459 on base 62.3% of the time. So some really good hitters here on HMS's lineup. Let's just change that scoreboard to reflect the Niles runner on second. That pitch going to be over Knobloch's head for ball 2. So 2-0 count, 1 on and a duck on the pond. And Knobloch will see the next pitch. She'll take it, and that will be ball 3. So all of a sudden, you have Kennedy Paulson looking at potentially issuing her first walk of the evening on a 4-pitch walk to Knobloch. Knobloch does walk quite a bit, so it would not be anything that she's not used to. However, as far as Paulson, not really in control of her pitches, and right there proves it. That is going to be a 4-pitch walk for Knobloch. Now I'll bring up Eliza Tees. She is a junior, has played in and started all 15 team games, has 50 at-bats, 20 hits, 2 for extra bases. Has 11 RBI, that is tied for most on the team. Has taken 5 free passes, has been hit once, struck out 4 times, bats exactly 400, on base 46.4% of the time. So T's out there in the right-handed batter's box. I believe HMS has all righties except for Knobloch. That one going to get through, maybe? No. That will be an out at first, but it's going to advance the runners. And now 2 out. So that's just going to, I think that's just going to have to go down as a 4-3. Wasn't really anything sacrificing there. So I'll now bring up Kinsey Shermer. Shermer is a senior. She's played in and started all 15 team games. Has 53 at-bats, 16 hits. Has 2 extra bases, a triple, and a home run. So Shermer so far not making any stops on second base this season, at least not directly out of the batter's box. She has 11 RBI, once again tied for most on the team, has taken 1 free pass, been hit 1, struck out 11 times, bats .302, on base 32.7% of the time. Swing and a miss, strike 1, so 2 pitches, 1 ball, 1 strike. And there are 2 out and 2 on base, both in scoring position. If Tees can keep this inning alive and score a run, obviously will take sole possession of most RBI on the team, but also is going to break open the scoring here in this inning of play. So far the game tied at 0-0. You can see that on your screens. And the 2-1 is put in play. Will it stay in play? No, it will not. It will instead hit off the top of the first base dugout rather. And Shermer now looking at a 2-2 count. So deuce is wild. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs here in the bottom of the first. And we'll see the 2-2. Here it is. That one put in play. Will it have anyone's... Oh, an umpire says foul ball. And that is a real win taker out of the sails, so to speak, as HMS thought they were going to maybe have a run to speak of there, and unfortunately he's going to go back and do this 2-2 again. That one catches the outside of the zone. That is strike 3. So at the end of one inning, we are tied at 0-0. We will be back in 1 minute on Fuller Digital Solutions.
At Century Mutual, we're always focused on dedicated, personalized service for you, serving customers in 27 Northwest Iowa counties for over 130 years. As a proud Grinnell Mutual member insurance company, we'll be there when you need us most, helping protect all that's important to you, including your future. With Grinnell Mutual, you can trust in tomorrow. Contact your local Century Mutual Insurance Association agent today, located in more than 50 local communities. Trust in tomorrow is a registered trademark of Grinnell Mutual Reinsurance Company.
Elgersma Agency and Sandborn, real estate and insurance. For 40 years, Elgersma Agency has been helping clients sell homes, businesses, farms, and more. Using strategic marketing, your for sale will turn into sale pending soon. Elgersma Agency is proud to be a part of the HMS community and supports the Hawks all season, on and off the field and court. Contact Elgersma Agency when you're ready to sell. Visit us online at elgersmaagency.com.
And welcome back. So lovely to have you join us this evening. If you are just joining us, you missed the entire first inning. Come on, what are you doing? But you joined us at a perfect time. It's still only the second inning. Still lots of softball to be played. At the plate is going to be number 4, Grace Kellen. If you're just joining us thus far, both teams making a little bit of noise, but neither team having the opportunity to push one across yet. Like I said, Grace Kellen at the plate. We'll get her stats here momentarily. And I want to make sure she wasn't going to put one in play while I was reading it off. Grace Kellen, a sophomore, she's played in and started all 19 team games, has 55 at-bats, 19 hits, 3 for extra bases, a double, and a home run. Touched 2 doubles and a home run. Has driven in 10. Has taken 7 free passes, has been hit once, has struck out 9 times, bats .345, on base 42.9% of the time. So Knoblauch finding herself in a little bit of a deficit, as right now she has issued 3 consecutive balls, and she is not falling in behind an account tonight until now, and that next pitch going to be a strike. Late call there from the umpire. Looked like that was about to be a 4-pitch walk, as Gehlen Catholic issued 1 in the bottom of the first. So it's only fair HMS issues 1, but Knoblauch gonna not do it there. That one will be put in play, and the count goes full. So Knoblauch standing tall out there, not giving up even when down in the count. 3-0. Gets back-to-back strikes, and now this at-bat having a whole new perspective. Knoblauch issues 1 outside. That will be a walk. So that is the very first walk that Knoblauch has issued tonight. And that will give the batting turn now to McKenna Langle. Langle, she is the catcher, and she is a junior, has played in and started all 19 team games, has 59 at-bats, 17 hits, 6 for extra bases, and a first pitch put in play. And that is going to be a fielder's choice, first off, but also an error on the pitcher Knoblauch there, as Knoblauch very much could have gotten an out there a last poorly timed throw. Langle, 288, 306 on base percentage, so Langle a solid hitter. And the batting turn now goes to Aspen Mosher. Mosher, she is in center. She's played in and started 18 team games, has 61 at-bats, 18 hits, 3 for extra bases, on base 32.8% of the time, 295 batter, has taken 3 free passes, and has struck out 10 times. Langle had 6 extra bases there, and so that fielder's choice, well, not going to count as a hit. A little bit atypical. And that is going to be a swing and a miss, strike 3. And so Mosher goes down on strikes. That is now going to bring up Kennedy Paulson. Paulson, the pitching counterpart to Knoblauch for Gehlen Catholic. The first pitch is a wild pitch, and that will allow the runners to advance to second and third. Paulson, a freshman, she has started 16 team games but has played in 17. Has 42 at-bats, 15 hits, 1 for extra bases. Has taken 6 free passes, been hit 1, struck out 7 times, 357 hitter on base, 43.1% of the time. So 1 pitch, so 2 pitches, 1 ball, 1 strike. Now the third pitch will be 2 balls, 1 strike, and 1 out.
A lot of people are happy with me in about 2 minutes. Can't have artificial noisemakers, according to Athletic Association rules, and we got plastic clappers. So at the end of the half inning, I'll make that announcement.
So 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out, 2 on, both in scoring position. And Paulson still at the plate. Paulson has walked a little bit, so it would not be surprising to see her draw a walk, but also has struck out quite a bit, and so could easily strike out. That one put in play. It's not caught. And a play at the plate, not going to be in time. And that will be the first run of the game, as Gehlen Catholic scores on a fly ball. And that's actually going to probably should go down likely as an E4.
Union rules. There are no artificial noisemakers allowed during play. So just a reminder, no artificial noisemakers allowed during play. Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union rules.
So 2 on, 1 out, and at the plate is going to be Emerson Schmidt. Emerson Schmidt is the right fielder. Schmidt is a junior, has played in and started 18 team games, has 50 at-bats, 11 hits, has 5 singles, 5 doubles, and a home run, has driven in 10, has taken 6 free passes, has been hit once, has struck out 10 times, bats .220 on base 31.6% of the time. So, Schmidt with the opportunity to drive in a few. And that first pitch going to be a ball. So count goes to 1-0. And Schmidt, if she avoids a wonky double play, would keep this inning going. And the bag note it would turn over to Larissa Poland. That next pitch going to be a ball as well. So 2 balls, no strikes, 1 out, 2 on, both in scoring position. And Knobloch finding herself in just a little bit of a jam. And the next pitch catches the zone, and that will be strike 1. So Schmidt with 2 balls, 1 strike, 1 out, and quite a bit of wiggle room to do what is necessary to try to bring home her teammates. And the next pitch bunted on, but foul, strike 2. So count goes to 2-2. There is 1 out. And Knobloch has the opportunity to have a statement strike here. That swing and a miss. So I said Knobloch with the opportunity to have a statement strikeout, and that she gets, and that will be the second out of the inning. The Jays now needing to try to get these 2 runners across without making it out. A little bit of a pinch running situation there for the Jays. We will worry about that should she score. There was a pinch runner for the person on third base. That should have been Langle. So first pitch is a strike. Knobloch fires. That one high, says the umpire. That will be ball 1. So 1-1. That one put in play. But will it stay fair? No, it will not. As that's just going to be a really long strike for Poland. So Poland with a long foul ball. Nothing more than just a long strike. And that will make the count 1-2 with now 2 outs on the board. The pitch. That one gets away. And you had number 13. So that's number 13 down there for Gehlen Catholic. That is Elia Schmidt. Elia Schmidt doesn't have a start, but does have a few pinch running appearances. She thought about it, but ultimately traded back to third. So deuce is wild. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, and of course here in the second inning. Swing and a miss. So Poland strikes out, ends the inning, and that will now see HMS have an opportunity to respond. Gracie Knobloch gets herself out of a jam, and we will see if the Hawks can respond in 1 minute. You are watching Hawks Off.
Welcome to your exclusive presentation of Hartley-Melvin-Sanborn Hawk Athletics on Fuller Digital Solutions. Now we begin our live coverage and hope you enjoy the broadcast.
Introducing the robust workhorse from Holstein Manufacturing,
the HFAB Ultra Tilt Bed Trailer.
Whether you are hauling heavy equipment or delivering precious cargo, our tilt bed trailers, ranging from 20 to 28 feet in length, are engineered with strength and designed to handle it with ease. Forget the hassles of ramps. They're built to tilt. Tilt bed trailers at Holstein Manufacturing.
Holstein Manufacturing.
And online at holsteinmfg.com.
And welcome back. Did miss the first pitch there, and that one was a ground out, so it's going to be a 6-3 ground out there for Daggett. That will now bring up Abby Otto. Abby Otto is a senior. She has played and started in all 15 team games, has 44 at-bats, 7 hits, 2 for extra bases, has driven in 8, has taken 4 free passes, struck out 17 times, bats below the Mendoza line at 159, on base 22.9% of the time. So first pitch, a ball. Next pitch, swung on and missed for strike 1. So 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out here in this bottom of the second. And the next pitch, swung on and missed for strike 2. So count goes to 1-2 now. Count going 1-2. Here comes the pitch now. That one going to be low for a ball. So a little bit hot and humid out here in Hartley, Iowa. If you're at home, likely got your AC on. It's just a little bit hot and humid as well below 80 degrees, but still feels a lot warmer than that. That pitch was fouled off, and that will keep it 2-2. You can take a look at the weather here in just a moment. The next pitch, swung on and missed. That is strike 3. So yeah, 79 degrees here in Hartley, Iowa. Feels like 84, and doesn't look like the temperature is going to drop very much as we go on in the night. Only about maybe to 75 or so by the time that this game concludes, and that's if this game runs a little bit longer than usual. So Delaney Murphy now going to step up to the plate. Murphy, take a look at her stats. Senior, has played in all 15 team games, has started 14 of them. Has 41 at-bats. Has 10 hits, 3 for extra bases, has driven in 2, taken 5 free passes, but hit 1, struck out 10 times, bats 244, on base 34% of the time. Swing and a miss, strike 1. So 3 pitches, 2 balls, and a strike, and there's 2 outs there on the board. So 2 balls, 1 strike, the pitch. Gonna be low and inside for ball 3. So right now, Murphy finding herself ahead in this count. Does have an opportunity to get on base. HMS with 2 outs already. Going to be difficult to score, but I think they can do it. Murphy puts that one in play. That will be play at first. That's going to be well in time. That will do it for this bottom of the second. And it's on a 4-3 ground out. So we will be back in 1 minute. You are watching softball.
I would recommend anyone looking for employment to come here just due to the fact that we offer a warm environment. The difference in departments that the CMHI and CUSO also offer give you a wide variety of job opportunities.
Some of the benefits I appreciate are the IPERS and the paid time off.
Dental, health, vision insurance.
I would recommend that you consider a career here because of the team atmosphere.
Because you can make a difference in people's lives, and you can make a difference in the world.
I chose NCC because their electrical program is absolutely incredible. Semester to semester, I never had to worry about if I was in the right classes or if I was on the right track, because they make sure you are set on the right track. All you have to do is try.
The heavy equipment program at NCC is the only heavy equipment program in the state of Iowa that actually teaches kids how to run large industrial equipment and get them out on the job site. We'd really like you to come take a visit. It'd be nice to meet you.
And welcome back. First pitch of the inning and the at-bat is a ball at the plate. Is going to be number 11, Haley Lubin. Lubin was out via tag her first time up. So Lubin going to see the second pitch here. Now she puts that one in play. Will it be caught? It's off the outfielder, the center fielder glove. That is Delaney Murphy making her, I'm going to say officially her first error of the night, as I don't see an E8 on my roster here anywhere. So it's going to go down as an E8, and that will bring up Izzy Lammers. Lammers, she grounded out her first time up. First pitch, a ball, and that will be a, make it a 1-0. So Lammers did not reach safety, like I said, there in her first appearance. She puts that one in play. That one roped, but foul. So just a really long strike, and the count now going to be 1-1. So count at 1-1 here. And no block. The pitch. That one put in play. It's going to get past the second baseman. It's going to get past the right fielder. And that is going to be a double. So you have it getting past Kinsey Shermer and getting past Addie Sheeler. That will be a double. And now there's two on, both in scoring position. Nobody out. That's going to bring up Nevaeh Hodgson. Hodgson struck out her first time up. So Gehlen Catholic having a little bit easier time this time around than compared to the first time. And that pitch getting past Knobloch and getting past Ebel. And that is going to bring in 2 runs. And that will just go down as a single, but it will be a 2 RBI single. And HMS finding themselves behind quite quickly. Coach Bronstad going to go have a talk with her team. And they're going to have to say to Knobloch, probably going to want to find your rhythm once again, or else might have to go to one of the other pitching options, which admittedly there aren't many for HMS, but Knobloch not on an infinite what's the one for? Not on an infinite gratitude plane, as I think maybe it's just the way we're gonna put it. Knobloch not going to be able to continue to pitch if Coach Bronstad feels that she's not effective out there. That's a tough sentence. I don't fucking know. So there is a runner on first, and at the plate is going to be Grace Gehlen. That pitch going to be inside for ball 1. So the pitch was a ball. That makes it 1-0 with runner on first. That one put in play, but foul. So that should just be a strike, and that will make it 1-1. So 1 ball, 1 strike, no out, runner on first. 3 runs already on the board there for Gehlen Catholic. Knobloch winds and fires that one. Outside, ball 2. So Knobloch still just trying to find a rhythm. And so far, I really just cannot buy a strike, it seems, at times. That one put in play. Will it be caught? No, it will not. That one will get over the head of the right fielder. That's going to allow them to both go 2, and that will be a double. Be a standing up double at that. So Grace Gehlen doubles, and you have right fielder Addie Sheeler thus far having a tough go out there, as a few of the in-play balls have gotten over her head. I'll now bring up number 2, McKenna Langle. Langle She reached via fielder's choice her first time up. That first pitch going to be a ball, and Knoblauch in a little bit of trouble. That one fouled off, so that will be a strike. I don't remember the last time Knoblauch has gotten a called strike. It certainly has not been this inning, and very well might just have been and maybe the mid part of that top of the second. So right now, Knoblauch just having just a little bit of trouble out there on the mound. And that is a swing and a miss strike. So that now makes it 1-2. Knoblauch a strike away from getting the first out of this inning. The pitch put in play. That is going to be an out at first. And you're going to have the runner advance to third. So that will be a 5. I believe no, not actually. I believe there's a shortstop. That should be a 6-3 rather. So it'll be a 6-3 ground out, but it will carry an RBI with it. And that will now bring up Aspen Mosher. Mosher, she's a lefty. She struck out her first time up. That first pitch, a strike. So 1 out, but another run there on the board there for Gehlen Catholic. And remember the run rules, it is 15 after 4, 10 after 5. And that pitch getting away, and that will be another run. So 2 strikes, no balls, 1 out, and a 5-0 advantage here for Gehlen Catholic. I believe I'm correct in my thinking about there on the run rule situation, although I very well might not be. That pitch is a called strike, and that will be the second out of the inning. So that was now going to have Kennedy Paulson step up. Paulson right now having a good pitching performance, has not allowed any runs and has kept HMS quiet with the exception of the tail end of that bottom of the first. That first pitch can be outside for a ball, and that will make it 1-0 with 2 out. The pitch can be low and inside for ball 2. The 2-0 home, inside ball 3. The pitch. That one a strike, so will not be a 4-pitch walk. And Paulson going to have to fight a little bit here to get on base. Knoblauch finally gets another called strike. That one getting away, that's ball 4. So Paulson base on balls there. And that will be another runner on and pinch running situation there. Now have Emerson Schmidt step up. Emerson Schmidt, if you can believe it, she led off this. No, never mind. Never mind. She led off the second inning, actually. So, never mind. I'm about to say Gehlen Catholic has batted around, although it's actually just a little bit of a ways away from that, actually. So, the next pitch going to be a ball. Actually, believe we have to get through Schmidt and Poland for Gehlen Catholic to have batted around. My mistake. So, first 2 pitches, both strikes, and Knoblauch just strike away from getting out of this. That one fouled back. And Moni, a little bit of style there. That one bounces off the netting, and she just grabs it, throws it back to her pitcher, keeps the game moving. That one going to be outside for ball 1. So, 1-2, 2 out, runner on. The pitch. That one put in play, but foul. So 1 and 2, 2 outs. And the 1-2 swing and a miss, strike 3. Knoblauch gets out of the jam. Did give up 4 runs, but the Hawks now have an opportunity to respond. Will they? We'll see in 1 minute on Fuller.
Our students are very prepared to take care of patients at clinical and within the simulation department. They're also very prepared once they've graduated to go out as a novice nurse and take care of patients within their employment.
In the end, it takes all of us to help our communities out, and whether that's on a volunteer basis or on a career field. Our communities need you as an EMT or a paramedic, and you can get started with that path right here at NCC right now.
So we welcome you to come to NCC and be a part of the engineering design tech programs, and find your passion for a career choice in manufacturing in Northwest Iowa.
The instructors here are amazing. I mean, Ken, have a question, he'll be doing something with another student. Yeah, what do you need? 3 instructors. I mean, I don't think I can name any other college that has as much one-on-one time as this place, so that in itself is pretty extraordinary.
And welcome back if you just joined us. It is 5-0 in favor of Gehlen Catholic. They have so far dominated this game. At the end of the first, it was 0-0. However, Gehlen Catholic that pushed across 1 in the top of the second, kept HMS quiet in the bottom of the second, and then managed to push across 4 in the top of the third. And here we are in the bottom of the third, and we'll see if HMS can respond. If HMS can respond, obviously you want to see it sooner rather than later. Give yourself more chances to try to get into this deficit, or potentially even flip the script and take the lead yourself, although it will be a little bit of a challenge, a little bit of a mountain to climb, as HMS so far pitching from Gracie Knoblauch just seems like she's fallen out of the rhythm and has really kind of lost the strike zone at times, and that sometimes is just the reality of pitching. That was Frankie Money at the plate. She flies out to second base, and that will be the first out of the inning. That will now bring up Cameron Ebel. Ebel, first time up, she singled. So HMS, while having been shut out of the runs department, they do have that single to not be shut out of the hits department. And they do have a walk and some advancements from batted balls to create the only opportunity they've had, which was in that bottom of the first when they had runners on second and third and left them stranded. First 2 pitches, both balls, and so Gehlen Catholic's pitcher, Kennedy Paulson, maybe losing rhythm just a little bit herself. We'll see if Paulson can find that strike zone again. The pitch, put in play. It was going to be a close play at first. The play, she's beaten by half a step maybe. That will be the second out. That's going to be a 4-3 ground out for all of you keeping scorebooks at home. Now I'll bring up Addison Sheeler. Sheeler, she struck out swinging her first time up. So nobody on and 2 outs. HMS so far going silent thus far. Drop my pen. That pitch, not put in play. That's just the baseball field. That pitch going to be outside for ball 2. Dropped my pen, went down to pick it up, and heard a metal bat make contact with the ball. Thought it was over here at the softball field. Indeed, it was actually at the baseball field, and we'll get you a score update from over there at the top of the 4th. So, top of the 4th, like I said, we'll get you that baseball score update. Back at the softball live action, 3 balls, no strikes, 2 outs for Sheeler. And Sheeler will have that one go high, and that will be a base on balls. Sheeler, with some good plate discipline, keeps this inning alive. That will now bring up Gracie Knoblauch. Knoblauch has an opportunity to help her own cause. The lefty is obviously going to be responsible for all 5 of those runs. All of them should be earned if my record keeping is correct. That's not really going to help her ERA all that much. So the first pitch was a ball. The next pitch going to be a ball as well. Umpire making it clear what his decision there was. That one put in play. Knobloch can be thrown out at first, though, and that will be the inning. So one left stranded on there, and that will be the end of the third. You are watching Hawk Softball here on Fuller Digital Solutions. We'll be back.
For over 80 years, Farm Bureau Financial Services has served the unique needs of the ag industry. As members of your community, we get to know you and your operation, providing coverage for your farm, ranch, machinery, livestock, and so much more. Find out why we're the #1 ag insurer. It's your future. Let's protect it.
In Primgar, your Farm Bureau agent is Danielle Rader.
#1 ag insurer across our 8-state territory. 2018 SNL PNC Group Direct Written Premium.
There may come a time when you or someone you care for may need assistance with their day-to-day lives. Or maybe you're just tired of the home repairs and household upkeeps. Here at Prairie View Campus, our team works together to provide any care assistance needed while doing all those day-to-day chores for you. Whether you choose independent living, assisted living, or a skilled nursing home, Prairie View Campus is here to meet your needs. Come check us out, Prairie View Campus in Sandborn, where excellence is our standard.
And welcome back. If you are just joining us, you have joined us at a somewhat decent time, I'd say. It is the top of the fourth. Gehlen Catholic leading 5-0. At the plate is going to be, I believe, Aspen Mosher. Actually, I'm wrong on that. It's actually going to be Larissa Poland. Sorry, Poland. I forgot to update my scoring records there. So Poland at the plate. She is 1 for 2. Next pitch going to be a ball, so 3 balls, no strikes. That next pitch, a strike, so it will not be a 4-pitch walk this time around. So now going to be 3-1 count, nobody out, nobody on. Pitch fouled back, 3-2. So 3-2 count full, and Knobloch having a little bit better go of it this time around. Knobloch winds and fires that one, put in play. Will it be caught? Yes, it will. So Poland pops out to the first baseman. That is Eliza Tees. Tees with a great play there, and now Haley Lubin going to step up for the 3rd time. She is officially 0 for 2 with a out via tag and an error by the center fielder Murphy to allow her to have reached base 1 time, but unfortunately that error does count as a as not a anything for the batting average. So that pitch put in play. It goes to center. And now with 1 out, I'll put a runner on first. Lubin singles. And that will now bring up Isabel Lammers. Izzy Lammers. She is 1 for 2, does have a double, and you're going to see now Lubin advance to second easily with that wild pitch. So Knobloch so far with with just some struggles out there on the mound, has at times lost her rhythm, hasn't been able to find the strike zone, and it so far has really just cost HMS some of those crucial runs. And that next pitch going to be low for a ball. Knobloch was a state qualifier for golf, so did miss the first part of this softball season, but has come in, has been the best pitcher that HMS has. And that one is going to hit Lammers, and that will be a hit by pitch. I'll put another one on. So 2 on, 1 out. That's going to bring up Nevaeh Hodgson. Hodgson is 1 for 2 with 2 RBI to her credit. That one going to be a strike. So first pitch, a strike. And Knobloch back in it. Double play would end this one. And we'll see if the Hawks would be able to turn that if they can get a ground ball. That pitch can be low for a ball. Ball 1. Next pitch, a ball as well, so count goes to 2-1 with 1 out and 2 on. The pitch, swung on and missed, strike 2. So Knobloch does have that opportunity to try to get back into this one, try to get that out and keep this game going. It's 8:15 p.m. here in Hartley, Iowa, still 50 more minutes of daylight. And that is a strike 3, and that is the second out. So Knobloch gets that second out, and she is now just an out away from getting out of this inning with no damage done. Now bring up Grace Gehlen. Gehlen officially 1 for 1, did walk, so only officially has that one at bat. That one put in play, but well foul, and that one hit the lawnmower. That is over by the baseball field. Thankfully did not go into the baseball field. I don't think at any point this season have we seen a baseball or softball go into the wrong field. As did have that a few times last season where softball fouled off softball on its way to the baseball field, and while a baseball game was going on, which of course is not all too fun when you have that happen. That pitch swung on and missed. That count goes now to 1-2. 1-2, 2 outs, so strike away from getting out of this inning with no damage done. Can the Hawks do it? Can Knobloch do it? Knobloch winds and fires. That one inside. You're going to have to do the 2-2 and see if that one can be strike 3. Crowd cheering on the home Hawks here tonight. The pitch fouled off. And that will keep Gehlen alive momentarily. Gehlen going to have to protect that plate at that 2-2 count. She can put one past the infield. It's going to score probably 1, I'd say. I think anything gets to the fence very well could score 2. But you just got to see what will happen here. That one swung on and missed. That's strike 3. And that is the inning. So, after 3.5 innings, your score is 5-0. The Hawks finally shut down Gehlen Catholic again. And we will see if they can have a response this time. In 1 minute, you are watching Hawks Op.
Sandborn Savings Bank, Sandborn's hometown bank since 1899. Because we are your hometown bank, we understand the importance of offering you a wide range of financial services to help you meet your financial goals. We have checking, savings, and certificate of deposit accounts that will help you manage your money. We offer all types of loans for your individual needs. We are always ready to work with you to design a program to meet your financial needs. Sandborn Savings Bank, proud to support the HMS Hawks, member FDIC.
Savings Bank of Primgar, Hartley, and Lake Park has been serving Northwest Iowa for over 125 years, providing personal, hardworking, and friendly service to its customers and community. Savings Bank of Hartley offers personal, ag and business banking, online and mobile banking solutions, along with many lending options. Savings Bank loan officers will sit down and do the hard work to ensure you get exactly what you need. Stop by and see what they can do for you, or visit them online at www.savingsbankia.com.
And welcome back. You just joined us. Oh, that one sent. Will it be caught? Yes, it will. You just joined us because you're going to say it is the bottom of the fourth, and Gehlen Catholic leading 5-0. And Eliza Tees sends one. First pitch of the inning sends one, and update that scoreboard there. Woo. And that one that's just a fly out, so that will just be a line out to that is the left fielder. And then I bring up Kinsey Shermer. Shermer is officially 0 for 1. So 0 for 1. No balls, no strikes, 1 out. Nobody on. Shermer will send one as well. Will that one be caught? No, it will not. That will be a base hit. So the Hawks with back-to-back first pitch swings, back-to-back first pitch balls to the outfield. 1 caught, 1 not. And that will now bring up Natalie Daggett, the designated player. Daggett, the designated player, is hit. And that will be another runner on base, and the Hawks are making some noise. Abby Otto now going to step up to the plate. Otto officially 0 for 1 as well. She struck out. Coach Bronstad going to talk to the umpire. Just make a quick pinch running substitution. That will be Daggett for assumedly Lindsay Van Ness. And that is indeed Lindsay Van Ness out there. So Van Ness can be flexed on to the field. And now 4-1 over there at the baseball field. I realize I can look out this one window to see the baseball score. Usually can't with how we're set up typically, but tonight set up just a little bit offset to the left, so can actually see out that one window tonight. So that's actually good to know to keep you updated on the baseball score. Over there, it's the top of the fourth with 2 outs, and Gehlen Catholic once again leading that 4-1. That pitch going to be bunted. Will it be a play at first? Yes, there will, and that will be in time for the second out of the inning. That will advance the runners, however, and you could really just call that a sack bunt. And I'll now bring up Delaney Murphy. Delaney Murphy, 0 for 1. She has an opportunity to break open the scoring here for the Hawks. That one put in play. He gets past the pitcher. Will it be a play at first? Yes, there will be in time. That's the inning. So the Hawks threaten it, but they're unable to score. The Hawks in the first and now the fourth have gotten runners on to second and third, but have not been able to get them beyond that. So we will see if Gehlen Catholic can make a little bit more noise here in the top of the fifth, as they scored 5 runs in between the second and the third. Then was shut out in the top of the fourth. We'll see if they can do any more damage, or if the Hawks will continue to shut them out. We'll be back in just 30 seconds here on Fuller.
Trustworthy, honest, and hardworking. The same traits that make a great employee make a great bank. For 125 years, Savings Bank of Primgar, Hartley, and Lake Park has been going the extra mile providing banking to farms and small businesses in Northwest Iowa. Savings Bank of Hartley prides itself on knowing you, your operation, your goals, and your future plans to help you along the way so you can focus on what you do best. Stop in today or visit them online at savingsbankia.com.
And welcome back. Just join us. Jonas had a really great time. It is the top of the fifth. Gehlen Catholic leading 5-0 over the Hawks of Hartley-Melvin-Sanborn. If you've been with us this entire time, you'll know after the first inning it was 0-0. But then in the top of the second, the Gehlen Catholic Jays started making some noise. They scored a run. And then in the top of the third, they scored 4 more to make it the 5-0 score you see on your screen. However, the Hawks shut them out this top of the fourth. But then the Hawks, they have been shut out all 4 of their turns to bat as well. Now, with it being the top of the fifth, it does kind of have to start to be crunch time. You cannot just hang back and hope. You got to start pushing people across, start taking risks. And HMS, obviously in a position where that might just come into effect, as they've been able to get a few hits here and there, but they're not really stringing anything together all that well, and that's causing them to strand runners now on second and third in 2 innings, and also not strand any runners on in the other 2 innings, if memory serves. Now that first batter, that was Grace Gehlen. Actually, take the back. That was actually Makeda Langle. And Langle, she singles. So Langle singles. That was now going to bring up Mosher. So Mosher, she has struck out both times up as well. So Knobloch, the righty, will wind and fire. That one fouled off. And that'll make it 0-1. So 0-1. 0-1, 1 on. Mosher with a chance to get on base and give Kennedy Paulson or Emerson Schmidt a chance to push across a few runs. That one bunted. Will it be a play at first? Yes, that will. That will be a sac bunt. So sacrifice bunt will advance the runner to second, and will make it now 1 out with Kennedy Paulson at the plate. Paulson has reached via error and walked, so officially is 0-1. Paulson, the pitching counterpart for Gehlen Catholic, smokes one. That was actually getting through the infield, though, and that's going to put runners at the corners. No, it's going to put runners at second and third, rather. So you had McKenna Langle actually retreat back to second. She thought it was going to be picked up. She thought she was about to be tagged out. The ball instead gets past the shortstop of Cameron Ebel, and I think had Langle played that a little bit more dangerously there, probably would have scored, but Paulson does double. And I'll bring up Emerson Schmidt. That one gets away. That will be a run scored. Maybe? Yes. So it's now a 6-0 advantage here for Gehlen Catholic. That one put in play, but another safe. So that is going to be an RBI. And, well, now 2 out. That will, not, like I said, not put 2 out, but with 2 runs already having scored this inning, the Hawks in a little bit of trouble. It's a 1-1 count. There's 2 outs, nobody on now. And at the plate is Larissa Poland. Poland, this is her 4th time stepping up. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Poland has a single, a strikeout, and a flyout to her credit. And that one I fouled back, so I'll give it 1-2. 1-2, 2 outs. The pitch put in play. Will it be an out? No. Ebel has it, get past her, and that will be. That's going to have to go down as I think a single, as Poland probably would have beat it out anyway. So another single there for Poland, and that's going to bring up Lubin. She is officially 1 for 3. The pitch. The ball. Throw down to first. Not going to be in time. Swing and a miss. Strike one. Throw down to second. She is safe. So 1-1 count, 2 outs, runner on second, swing and a miss. And a play at third, no play. She is safe at third. So Poland, so far playing the defense well, and has advanced from first to third fairly rapidly there. That pitch low for ball 2. So Poland does have a chance to come all the way around and score, and do all that without even having to be assisted by her teammate whatsoever. The pitch. Put in play. It'll get past. And that is going to score a run. And that will make it now 8-0. That's going to go down as an E5. And with it being an E5, now makes Lubin 1 for 4. But that's going to bring up Isabel Lammers. Lammers is 1 for 3, actually 1 for 2 rather as well. Coach Bronstad talking to her third baseman, Abby Otto. Otto, I think she took the ball off of her face with the way that she is. You're on her mask. She might have taken the awkward bounce of the softball off her face mask, and even with a face mask, that still is not all that pleasant of a feeling, as you'll see umpires, they'll get hit in the face mask occasionally, and you'll see the umpires have to just take a moment and catch their breath. So great safety feature to have these face masks here in Iowa high school baseball. Unfortunately, doesn't do too much for awkward bounces like that one took. Glad she's all right, and we will get back underway with Isabel Lammers at the plate. Lammers fouls one off, and that'll be the first strike. Over the baseball field, a little 4-2 matchup going on over there. Both teams playing pretty good. HMS, like I said, coming off a win on Wednesday. They didn't play last night at Alta Aurelia. That was just a softball standalone game. But HMS, with only 3 wins on the season, have an opportunity to get another one here if they can get a few more runs over there at the baseball game. Over at the softball game, it is looking like Gehlen Catholic is in pretty firm control of this one, and it's not often that you will see a team in either softball or baseball really give up firm control of a game once they have it. That one put in play. That one is going to put runners at the corners, maybe. No, it's going to put runners at second and third. And a run, score, 2 runs are going to score. They're both safe. That is going to be, I think, a double, a moving to third via error. That's gonna have to go down as a double moving via error. So that'll be something. And now we're at the point where it's 10. That's 10 runs. HMS are gonna have to score. So count is 3-1 here for Nevaeh Hodgkinson. She is 1 for 2 with a single and 2 RBI. Right back to the pitcher. That will be the inning. So we'll take another commercial break here. We'll be back in
Bisma Graphics in Sandborn, your one-stop sign shop for everything from vehicle wraps, lettering, fleet graphics, signs of all kinds, race car wraps, power sport wraps, banners, logo design, business cards, or even color change vehicle wraps. Everything is done in-house with top-of-the-line equipment. Stefan and Ashley C. Bisma employ an experienced and knowledgeable staff who are ready to work for you. To help get you noticed, visit cbisma-graphics.com. Find us on Facebook or call 712-729-7446.
Welcome back. If you're just joining us, you have joined us at, if you're a Jays fan, the best time. If you're a Hawks fan, maybe not such a great time. Gehlen Catholic leads 10-0. What that means is HMS have their backs against the wall, so to speak. They must score at least one run to keep this game going. If they do not, this game will end in 5 innings, and Gehlen Catholic will win here tonight. The first pitch going to be a strike. That is the first pitch, and at the plate is, I believe, Delaney Murphy, if my scorekeeping is correct. It is indeed Delaney Murphy. So, that one off the pitcher. Murphy play at first. She is safe. Murphy actually going to run for second, and Murphy is going to be safe at second. So Murphy, that was actually Moni. Okay, so I guess I don't know how to keep score apparently, as that was actually Moni. So Moni on second, and that will go down as a single with an advancement via error. And a little bit of a discussion. And where's his pants? So that now we're gonna have Ebel. We're now gonna have Ebel come up to the plate. And Ebel is officially 1 for 2. So first pitch, a ball. That one put in play, but it's going to be a foul ball. Might as well stay where they are. Over at the baseball field, 5-2 now in favor of Gehlen Catholic. Over here at the softball field, 10-0. Nobody out but a runner in scoring position for HMS. This could be good. So 2-1 now. And the next pitch, a ball, and make it 3-1. Hawks staying alive here, thankfully. That one put in play, but immediately fly out and throw down a second. No. That's an out, but that's a really good catch by first baseman Izzy Lammers. Lammers heads up and immediately just nabs it out of the air. That is heads up. And I'll actually bring up Addie Sheeler. Sheeler will swing and miss at the first pitch. So right now, Gehlen Catholic, like I said, in that opportunity to end this game right now. HMS, they do have a runner in scoring position, so they have an opportunity to keep the game going for just an extra inning. That one going to be put in play, and a play at first, well in time, and that's actually going to allow Moni. And actually, no, that's not Moni. That's actually a pinch run. I believe it was number 11 that was pinch running for that. Nope, that is Frankie Moni. I wrote down Frankie Moni as number 1. She's instead number 11. And now with 2 outs, final chance here for the Hawks. That one put in play. Will it be caught? Yes, it will. That's the ball game. Hartley-Melvin-Sanborn falls in 5 innings. They will lose 10-0. They will fall to 5-11 overall going now 3-6 in Warwood Conference play, while Gehlen Catholic will improve to 11-9 overall, 6-3 in Warwood Conference play. So that will do it, not only here tonight, but for our broadcast season here on Fully Digital Solutions. I want to shout out Cherokee Area Economic Development and Northwest Iowa Community College. Both of them make these broadcasts possible, and we appreciate their support all season long. We hope you've enjoyed this season's broadcast, and it's such a shame that it has to end here and it has to end that way. But them's the break sometimes. So we will be back with football season in the fall. One of my colleagues will be taking that over. And until then, have a great summer. We hope you enjoyed this season's broadcast, and we will see you in the fall here on Full Digital Solutions. Goodbye, everyone.